everyone, it's Amy from Yosoboho. Welcome back to another Thursday night video. Tonight is not a thrifting adventure, it is a mystery unboxing. I remembered that I had this box that I needed to list and decide what I'm going to do with some of these things, especially now since I have the new booth. So this is a box that was dropped off by my friend Annie. Annie and I have known each other for many years. She knows that I have taken on the job of rescuing things and rehoming them, and she fully supports my adventure. So much so that she has been going through her home and setting aside some things that she thought maybe I would be interested in selling or owning. Now, to be honest, I have been through this box, so I do know some of the things that are in here. However, it has been, I would say, 2.5, 3 weeks, maybe longer. So it's going to be interesting to open things back up and take inventory of them, and to do it with my YouTube family. So let's take a look at what my friend Annie set aside for me from her home in this box. First of all, when she dropped it off, I thought, well, those are pretty patterns. And I saw some sleeves and I don't know, I thought maybe she was just giving me some of her old clothes. But these are two, I think she was wonderful because she put notes on everything. These are two 1950s at least. And it just said parents brought back from Japan, 1959. They are kimonos. And let me, since it'll be easier, let me push pause here and just hang these up here. All right, here they are. They're quite delightful. I love. Definitely looks like a 50s material. How sweet are they, and how beautiful if you just had a rod, you know, a straight rod to do a wall hanging. I love the roses on this one with that check pattern. It's just gorgeous. It's funny, this one looks like it was made for maybe a man because it's nice and long. And this one's shorter. And the material's real light. You can see the light coming through it. The material's real. It's not silk. It's definitely like maybe a polyester blend. But very cool. I'm going to see if there's any tags or anything in them. No tags. Oh, I hope somebody would just love to display these and make some wall art out of them. No tags. So just a hand-stitched, homemade Japanese kimono. That's a little, looks like they were dry cleaned in 2014. So, super neat. I'm hoping somebody will want those. I'm not sure exactly where to go with these. Maybe I will display them on a rod or something and see if maybe eBay. I don't know if I have the room to really display them properly in my booth, but maybe I'll look into that. Maybe they could hang somewhere. All right, cool. Now let's see what was in the rest of the box. This is a great brass. Oh man, look at the work there. It is meant to hang. I saw a hanger on the back of it. There's a neat bird in there. I could see the wings. Oh yeah, there's the head. And a butterfly. And a flower. Very cool. It's going to be interesting before I list. Of course, I'm going to do some research. So I will add anything here to the screen if I have learned anything about it. Now, most of these bags that were in here, like I said, she had notes. This note talks about a yellow scarf. She says, so somehow my grandmother was friends with a lady named Edith Head. And I Had to look up Edith Head, but oh my gosh. She said no clue, but she collected people, which I love. Anyway, Edith used to send her tokens and trinkets, sometimes in her letters. So she sent the scarf for my mom. She says it's a little loved and still cool, but still cool. And yes, Edith Head is really neat. I did look her up, of course, right away. She says, another weird grandmother factoid. My grandmother used to babysit the guy who directed the original Planet of the Apes. Isn't that crazy? His parents were fellow missionaries in Japan before World War II. So lots of little notes in here. Let's look at this one. This one has a note on it. This is the coolest thing, by the way, and I was quite upset because of COVID. She couldn't come into the house. I couldn't unwrap the stuff in front of her. I think that would have been amazing. So I'm hoping that maybe she'll watch this and see even just an ounce of the joy that I experienced when I opened everything, because honestly, I got very emotional. Just the fact that she trusted me with some of these things, and there are things in here that I'm keeping. So it's quite incredible. This is as you can see on her note, a salt box. It is very old. It is super cool. Let me pull it out here. I don't think there's anything else in this bag, so let me just let this bag kind of fall to the floor. Look at that. With that great wooden hinge. I think the scoop in here is probably just a newer scoop that somebody bought. I don't think that has all that much age to it, but look at this piece. That's seen some time and use, and it's wonderful. So, you know, in the kitchen, you would attach just this to the wall, put it near your area where you're cooking, and then this would protect it a little bit from moisture and whatnot. And this was probably, yeah, see the little hole there? So that was fastened through that hole right back here, and that would hold that on there. But then you would just, you know, give your little pinch of salt, add it to the bread or whatnot. Isn't that gorgeous? That I will do some research on, share here below. If I find others like it, see what they're going for. That is probably an antique, or close. It's definitely from an earlier time. Let's see if there's any more notes. Of course, I'll share that scarf with you. It's down in there. This says Fenton Mouse and Vase. So there's the vase. It's long. And it's so funny because I shot a video where I found in the wild a vase like this. This is called Black Amethyst. Basically, it looks black when you look at it, you know, like this. But if you shine it in the light, let me see. You should be able to see a little bit of color through it. And you know what? I'm not seeing any color. So it does say Fenton on it. That, because it's marked Fenton, stamped like that, will give us a date of production. But yeah, I'll have to do a little bit of research because I think this is just black glass. I'm not seeing any color through it. I might have to get something to shine in there. But look at how pretty that nice little pattern is. No, I'm not going to set that on the edge. Don't worry. It's going to go right back here. All right. And then I believe it said mouse. I do remember a little mouse. Oh, there he is. Look at that little cutie. Look at him. He's kind of like, he's a pink with a little purple kind of in his ears. I will add the color and everything below. He also has a Fenton mark on his butt, which will help to date him. Look at that face. So cute. So 2 little pieces, beautiful pieces of Fenton. Those are easy to get comps from. I guess we can look at this bag. I didn't see. Yeah, let's look at this bag. I forget what's in here. Completely forget what's in here. Oh, this is a chocolate box. I love this. In this bag, I believe, were the items that her sister brought back from an antique shop somewhere. And no, might be in here, but we'll find it. We will find it, or I will have to get a hold of her, and I will, of course, add that information to the screen. But it had this beautiful chocolate box. La Basecour. I don't know French or even the like basic rules of the French language, so usually I go to the internet and I say, how do you pronounce this? It had this piece of just a pendant, little kind of metalwork in here with just a blue ribbon. So I'm not exactly sure what that is. It's beautiful. But that was inside the box. Let me show you the box itself. It's in really beautiful condition. It still has like the chocolate wrapper. I am so curious. I'm gonna smell it. It doesn't smell like chocolate anymore, but it does have a really neat scent. And then here's the back. So cool. So I'm going to put this little guy back in here. Look at that graphic. Isn't that wonderful? I think she's stealing the chickens, right? And the ducks and everything. Because that looks like a really mad farmer. He's like, where are you going with my birds? She's rescuing them. It's adorable. The colors on that are so good. All right, and then I pulled out a little egg. Perfect timing for this, right? Little vintage egg. It has a little damage here. I see something written on here. What does it say? Made in England. Just a little tin. Look at that graphic. It has that duck with a little frog. Oh, so adorable. And there's another box in here. I believe it's also another chocolate box. Oh, it says biscuit. It was a biscuit box. So this, look at the graphics on that. So neat. Looks like it's got some bagpipes. And then this scene where, I don't know, are they just like drinking? Maybe they're just drinking. But this says biscuits. So this looked to have some cookies. Also French. Because it says right there, I can read that. France. Really great condition for its age. Look at the bottom. Nice. It's not all, you know, bent up. It's got a little bit of little bend right there, but the top seems to go on nicely. So, what a cool item, right? Again, the colors. Oh. He's kind of creepy, okay? He's kind of creepy. And she's pretty. So, we got a creepy guy and a pretty girl. Yeah, I don't know. French. biscuit can. Again, very cool. Look at this stack of stuff. Isn't this incredible? Jeez. All right, now, what does this one say? Oh, this is the Lacquer Box from Japan. And it's dated 1927. And that is this piece, which I love. Look at the graphics on that. So it looked like it was painted in gold, and the gold has kind of worn away over time. And then, yeah, it's 9/3/27 is what it's dated. And I can't read that. It's something in Japanese. So it looks like it has a little damage, little corner damage, little split. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. Look at how pretty. It's like a coppery red kind of copper. It's fantastic. For 1927, it's pretty fantastic. This I feel is a piece that I would sell at the booth because I think people will need to see it. Even though it has some cosmetic issues, it's still very sturdy and beautiful. It's something that you have to kind of touch and appreciate. So I think that will definitely go over to the booth. All right, what else? What else? This note says Froggies. I do love frogs. I love critters in general, but frogs, turtles, I kind of have a special love for amphibians, I guess. Look at these. So this little guy has a crown on his head. He's fantastic. And then, just when you think he's the most amazing thing ever, you find out that he's got a secret compartment. And he is enamel. I don't know if he's marked. He is. He's marked. He's a Monet. It's pretty amazing. Just has a really nice magnet closure. And then let's check out his friend here. Oh, look at that color. And the little jewels on the toes. Amazing. And again, just when you think it's perfect, oh, it opens. Isn't that neat? This one is not marked. Not that I'm seeing. Look at them. Look at them. They are pretty spectacular. Okay, what do we got left? We have the scarf. So this is what the letter talked about. It is the scarf that was given to Annie's grandmother for Annie's mother. And it is a printed scarf from the Festival of 1951, Britain. And it has all of these buildings. The Belfast Town Hall, the exhibition building. Looks like that's dated 1851, so it's probably like the 100-year celebration of that. The gas turbine loco. But look at that. Buckingham Palace right there. St. Paul's Cathedral, the RMS Queen Elizabeth. Very cool. I feel like just with the crown being so big right now, and the provenance even of this being something that was handed down by Edith Head. I don't know if it was a prop in a movie and he thought maybe it was, you know, something used in a movie. But if I haven't given you enough information on screen about who Edith Head was, she was an amazing costume designer. She has the accolades to prove it. So this does have a bit of provenance. As Annie mentioned, it's not in the best condition, but I think it's pretty amazing. This isn't going anywhere. I will keep this and keep the history alive. And, you know, if at some point I find the right person to pass it along to, somebody who appreciates history and things maybe as much as I do, then it might find a new home. But for now, I'm going to protect this piece and be honored that my friend Annie trusted it to me, as well as all these other things. She said, you know, these things, I don't need them anymore in my life, and if you can find them new homes, then that would be wonderful. And that's kind of what I've turned my job into doing, is finding new homes for old things. So if you see anything here that you know, immediately said I need to have, please reach out to me. Email me at amy@yosoboho.com. We'll figure out how to get them to you. So I will be doing some research. You've probably seen some comps and things on screen. So, you know, come to me with a fair offer, and then we'll talk about a friends and family price, since this YouTube community has become an extension of my friends and family. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me for a different kind of Thursday night video. I hope you liked this. This was cool for me. Thank you, Annie, my friend. You surprised me with this. You made me very emotional. And I think people who, you know, get to treasure these things for their lifetime, thank you too. So, love to you all. Please, if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Hit that little alarm button so you know when I put up a new video, Tuesdays, Thursdays, sometimes on the weekends. Hit that like button if you liked this video. Hit the I didn't like this video if you hated it. Either way, leave me a comment, because all those things help. And share this video if you know other people who like pretty old things. All right, everybody, take care. I will see you next week. Bye.